Hallå gubbar! Let's begin with the question. What is DPI and what does it do in game? DPI is simply put a measurement of how sensitive your mouse is. A mouse with higher DPI settings reacts to smaller movements, but you won't notice any difference in accuracy if you increase the DPI. This is really just a marketing strategy to make you want to buy their product. Think about it. When would you ever want to use 12,000 DPI? Most of the high-skilled players use low DPI settings, and what I believe is the main reason for this, which was my reason as well, is because it feels really good on your desktop. If you have a really high DPI, the difference between using 1 sensitivity and 2 sensitivity can be freaking huge. Also, using high DPI settings can feel a little bit stressful, especially if you have like a file or something that you need to double click or access. Anyway, next up, we have something called the Mouse Sensitivity Index. This value represents your DPI multiplied by your in-game sensitivity. So if you have 500 DPI and 3 sensitivity, you would get 500 times 3, which is 1500. 1500 would be the total mouse sensitivity and index. I'm just going to call it the SI for simplicity's sake. Now I'm going to copy some values from this document made by Hizuk and only take the DPI and in-game sensitivity of players using no mouse acceleration, which by the way represents more than 95% of the players. Some pro players had no DPI information, so I'm just gonna have to skip those guys and only take the players that had both values. I have calculated the results and they are the following. The highest SI on this list is 4,848 and the lowest is 32. The average value of all the players is 906,6944, which means it's about 900. The average DPI from those same players is 529,875, which amounts to 530. If we divide 900 with 530, we get the in-game sensitivity, which is 1.6981133207, 1.69. Now some gaming mice will not be able to get 529,875 DPI or even 530. So let's just look at what the professionals are using. Out of all the DPIs in this range, the most used one was 400. Clearly 400. Used by more than 50% of all the players in this list. It's safe to say that most of the professional players use 400 DPI. This means that if you have 400 DPI and 900 sensitivity index, you divide 900 with 400 to get the in-game sensitivity, which is 2.25. You will have the same DPI as about 50% of all the players, and you will have an average sensitivity in-game. That's if you want to trust this list. If you don't know how to change the DPI of your mouse, you can find information about your mouse if you search online or on the manufacturer's website. There is a chance that you might not even be able to change it. For example, with my mouse, the Razer DeathAdder, it's in the Razer Synapse program. So guys, what sensitivity index are you using? Have an awesome day, and I'll see you guys soon.